Speaking of bones, Bones and All is the new Luca last name joint.
The new Luca film.
Luca film. It's about Timothee Chalamet eating people. He's finally learnt his lessons from Call Me By Your Name. I'm assuming Armie Hammer was teaching him in the
Armie Hammer was teaching him very well.
And it also has Taylor Russell, I think is her name. It is.
Queen.
And she is also eating people. There's a lot of eating people.
People are very hungry.
They are very hungry. Bones and All. I liked it when we watched it. I like it even more now because I am realizing more and more I'm a little pussy, and all it takes me to like a film is an acoustic guitar and piano and whatever the fuck. I don't know instruments. And I've been listening to the soundtrack on Spotify, and it slaps. And the final song is fucking gorgeous.
It is fucking beautiful, isn't it?
And I've been listening to it on loop.
I have not stopped listening to that song. It's gorgeous.
It made me realise that with Bones and All. So Bones and All, as a film, good.
Okay.
Let down by Mark Rylance, who despite delivering a solid performance, is delivering someone else's performance in a different movie, and feels very inserted into this movie because he was in the book, I'm assuming. If he was written for this movie, I take everything back. But so it kind of feels inserted into the movie. Feels like he's from a sillier movie, and the movie would work better if he wasn't in it. And it kind of kills the pacing, it kills the mood, it definitely kills the ending. Though the ending it leads to is really good. It's a weird one.
It's just, that ending is very strange.
Yeah.
Because it's,
I love the final shots. I hate the way we get to that.
I like how the song is incorporated in that scene.
My god, the song. So that's my main issue, and then there's also some rough editing at parts. But I think my conclusion with Bones and All is that despite how messy it is, and despite how unclean and rough it is, the only other film that got anywhere near how close to the emotional impact of Bones and All to me was Everything Everywhere, and that's my film of the year. And I think it whatever it did, it hit a certain nerve in me. Yeah. That's what I want from films. Yeah. It is one of those ones where I just have to let go of my critical instincts.
I know what you mean. Go,
so this was bad, and Mark Rylance, and this editing, and I have to just kind of say, but whatever it did, worked.
Yeah. For me, it is a very good film. Yeah. That is so close. Like, so close to being great. Yeah. A tough one. Because it's basically like, as you said, like Mark Rylance. Mark Rylance is good at it, but it just doesn't match the energy. Yeah. I feel like there's this weird thing where the film has this like Terrence Malick feel to it. Yes. Like early Terrence Malick, it's like Badlands. Yeah, like it's like super like Badlands and stuff, and it's like it has this calm energy that Malick like brought like to his early stuff. But then all of a sudden it becomes a Stephen King movie. Yes. With Mark Rylance, and it's now I'm assuming that character's in the book, and I'm assuming the idea is that I guess it's in the book, he needs to be there, blah, blah. It's like, but I don't think it does. I don't think it blends those two things as well. Again, it's not that it's bad. It's not that he's bad at it. It's just, I don't know whether maybe either more time needs to be devoted to setting up that like contrasting tones.
God, don't make the film longer.
That's kind of the problem. That's the other major problem. But it's like, I don't know. It's a tough one because I think he is good in it, but I just don't think his performance matches the energy of the film, and because of that, it's now sometimes that can be a very deliberate choice to have a performance like that. But I think and that which is a very tricky thing to do in a film because it can often like almost like sabotage you. Yeah. And I feel like that's kind of what that does. Doesn't like derail the film or destroy it, but it makes those scenes of him feel at odds with the rest of the film.
It is very weird because it goes from this really beautiful love story to Mark Rylance fucking wandering, like limping around going, eaters!
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
Never work. I'm not too keen on the whole eaters thing in general. Not the whole, because obviously cannibalism is the brunt of the film. More so the weird Stephen King-esque way they try and...
Like the world building of it.
Yeah, the way they try and
that.
turn it into it's like a cult.
See, but at the same time...
Really obvious metaphors.
But at the same time, that scene with Michael Stolberg and David Gordon Green is fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
It's a really creepy scene and really well done. And it's like... And it's what
I'd argue because it's not trying to turn it into a religion. In a weird way.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of thing. It's like
turn it into this fantastical supernatural thing.
It's like it's gonna be Mark Rylance's characters. It does feel like it. Honestly, his character reminds me of Doctor Sleep.
Yeah.
Rebecca Ferguson's character in that. It gives me. It's like very similar energy.
Like any kind of Stephen King fucking villain.
Yeah, but it's like say like a Doctor Sleep.
Yeah.
That was perfect for Doctor Sleep.
Yeah.
And like. So that made sense.
Mark Rylance could go like that performance in a Stephen King-esque film, incredible. It's just try and insert having this combating Taylor Russell's quiet performance, Timothee Chalamet's quiet, and the stuff with Taylor Russell's mother is incredible. And the stuff with Timothee Chalamet is so fucking hot in this film, so hot, but
very very sexy.
His hair, holy shit, I almost cried. But there is a lot, Mark Rylance pulls this film down. Not necessarily by his performance, but not because his performance is bad. It's a weird one.
It's more how his performance is placed into the film, rather. It's like, but I don't know, but it's tough because I don't know whether it's because maybe that was the point. Maybe, like, that it was meant to be like two contrasting tones.
Fuck the point.
But it's like...
Should have had a better point.
But it's like, and the thing is like, because you can because I think for me the worst offended scene with that is his last one.
Yes.
Because I genuinely do think the line "Let's be people"
is
when it cuts to black.
Yeah.
If they showed
about 15 different endings.
If they just showed the credits, I would have been like, beautiful.
Yeah.
Great film.
Yeah.
Beautiful. But it carries on.
Yeah.
It cuts to black, and it goes August, and I'm like, wait, no, like, wait,
it carries on and it goes, you guys don't think we forgot about Mark Rylance?
That's what I mean. It's such a weird scene because it genuinely feels like they were like, let's wrap this up. But
then Mark Rylance just peeked in through the window. Like, hey guys, y'all want to talk about some eaters?
It's like, but again, maybe that's in the book. And it's a crucial scene in the book.
I think it's a key example of when adapting a book into a film, you don't need to 100% adhere to the book.
Yeah, and that's what, because it can, and it's like I feel like
I think I can see this working in a book where I can imagine everything's a lot more.
It probably works perfect. Like
I imagine that the tone in the book is very balanced.
Yeah, whereas because obviously there's more time to do that. Because it's a book. Whereas
I imagine
film
with this,
I
think Luca Guadagnino wanted to make wanted to make his Terrence Malick Badlands inspired love story, and then the writer looked over his shoulder and said, hey, did you put him a Mark Rylance character? And there we go. But overall, I thought it was good. I like this.
It is a very good film. It is a really good film.
When it works amazingly.
Yeah, like it looks gorgeous, and obviously the score by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, because they do not miss. They are so fucking incredible.
Can't wait for Empire of Light.
Oh, this score for Empire of Light. Whoa.
I mean, a masterpiece. They're going to fix racism.
I can't say the same about the film itself, but I'm sure the score for Empire of Light is wonderful because those composers are just allergic to missing.
It's Sam Mendes' best film since
1917.
American Beauty.